So this man had 2 dogs. He had a brown dog and he had a white dog. And every weekend he would carry those 2 dogs into the center square of the village. And they'd have a dog fight. So he'd bring them into the square, and the bets were being made, and the bets were being made, and everybody would bet the money, high stakes, on which one of them dogs was going to win that day. Was it going to be the brown dog? Was it going to be the white dog? And he would do that every weekend. Finally, somebody noticed. Every time this man who bought the dogs in picked the dog that he picked won. Every time, without fail. Every time he put his money on the brown dog won. Every time he put his money on the white dog won. So one guy gets and he questions him. He said, look, man, I don't understand this. How come you never lose? How come you always know which one of these dogs is going to win without fail, and you take all the money? He said, it's easy. He said, the week before that Saturday fight, he said, I start feeding the dog. He said, and the dog that I'm going to place my money on, he says, if it's that week the brown dog, I'm going to feed that brown dog, and I'm going to feed that brown dog, and I'm going to feed that brown dog. But when I want this one to lose, I'm going to starve him. Not going to feed him. And he said, by the time Saturday comes, you know the one's going to win. That one I've been feeding all week, he's going to win this battle. But the one I've been starving, he's going to lose. He said, it's that easy. You say, Pastor, what are you saying? Church, to get over here where Paul intended, where the Lord intends for us to move and graduate to so we can walk in godly wisdom. Again, you got to feed the right dog. You have to feed the right dog. You say, what do you mean feed the right dog? You feed the fleshly, carnal man more than you feed the spiritual man. And that fleshly, carnal man and its wisdom is going to win out every time. Every time. If you'll feed your spirit man, the spirit man's going to win. And you're going to start walking in God's ways, God's wisdom, God's principles. Who knows the mind of God? He says we have the mind of God. You start thinking like Him when you feed that spirit man. Amen? Some of you heard that a lot, I know, but it was good for the hour. It's good for today. So church, listen, that's what He's telling us, or else you're going to gravitate and flow toward that wisdom.